Hey guys, welcome to this little video where we're going to look at last night's live stream. A pretty pivotal one because tonight we have a double eviction, so some of the people in this live stream might not be on the next one. Now you may be wondering why am I superimposed over Henry. Well, midway through last night's live stream there seemed to be this 10-minute non-stop moment where Henry is alone in the house and no one else seems to be there. It's just literally Henry making a cup of tea, walking around, not saying a word. And I wondered, is Henry like the loneliest guy in the Big Brother house? No one's talking to him. Everywhere he goes is empty. It was like the apocalypse. If the world had ended and you saw this video, you'd think, oh, the last person in existence is Henry. Everyone else is gone. So I thought I might as well just shove myself over the footage because it goes on for so long. But it was genuinely strange, I thought. Now, here's an interesting conversation the housemates have about how they think this season of Big Brother is going to end.
Say Tuesday, there'd been nobody in the house.
I genuinely think it's a double today.
So I think the day before
the final.
So I think whoever.
I definitely think it's a double.
Double this
Yeah.
It wouldn't bother with 5 people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people for
Yeah,
just one.
it's going to be a double this Friday, a single either Tuesday or Wednesday,
And a couple that Thursday.
and a back door somewhere. In the middle of that, I think what's going to happen is whoever's left here will have to pick someone to...
Let's get out of line.
Is that happened before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened before.
Oh shit then.
I think something like that's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying is, if it's not tomorrow,
It'll be
you're going to
I
get going at
always
some
wanna
point.
remind you,
Yeah, I know.
the more you actually breathe these things into life, the less likely they are to happen.
You said there was a farm task today and there was a farm task today.
Yeah, because
That's
that
too
hay
late.
was already down hand.
Yeah, 'cause you could smell it.
Yeah.
I can smell
You
it.
could smell
But
it last
who went
night.
into the
We'll
podcast?
talk about it.
And now we have a couple of conversations about nerves and concerns about what's going to happen after eviction. And here we have Olivia in bed talking to Noki about what she fears the most, which is being booed when she leaves the house.
What
Yeah.
you might walk out to.
Yeah.
At least in a way from home.
I'm going to shake my chest and everything.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna get out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shower, wash my hair.
I honestly think, right, that this week, if anyone gets that, it is just because the crowd have picked someone, not because they've done anything wrong.
Emery,
But
I really am.
I don't want to take him. Even over there, I don't want him.
I think you have to give yourself a bit more
For them, I
credit.
don't want
We
him.
got ball bonds as well.
Even when, like, I've spoken to other people here about you, like, they don't see you as an extension to anyone else in the process.
I know, I think your brain just goes to that place so badly. As long as it's not that, I couldn't care less. I'm just terrified. And
Yeah.
I'm terrified for everyone else.
Yeah, I know
I
what
don't
you
want
mean.
anyone to have to deal with that.
It is really scary. I think really that's the scariest thing. I think no one's really scared about, like, leaving anymore. It's just the actual process of exiting the house that's the fear.
And now we have a little conversation between Chanelle and Jenkin, where Chanelle reveals that she is sure that she is going tonight. And again is concerned about the safety aspect of when those doors open, will she be booed? Jenkin's also convinced he's going tonight. But I think they're correct in a way. I think one of them is definitely going, but I am still not sure it will be Chanelle. I don't know. We might be in for a shock tonight. I hope we're not. I think one of them will definitely go, but I'm not sure who.
There's no pattern here other than evictions and nominations. And, like, obviously we know when shopping tasks are.
I know tomorrow it'll be me and someone else, right? And hear me out on this. It goes in a pattern of if something happens in that week and you're up for eviction, you're a goner. So if you look at the patterns of how it's gone, that's how it's happened. So I know that I will be going tomorrow, but I couldn't say who I'll be going with because it's such a strong lineup.
I think I'm a goner. And I generally think you're safe.
No, I think differently. Because what have you done this week to warrant?
Everything.
In what sense?
Yeah, but I think when you're this far in, you got to remember with us, this is the first time we've been up. I could have pissed the public off in week 2. And I could just be grating and they're sort of waiting for a chance.
I could
Do
be
you know
the
what I
same,
mean?
do you know what I mean? Now, that could be to anyone.
So, but I think you've always handled yourself with dignity and grace, and I genuinely think you're fine.
Obviously not today. It's my conversation.
I just think...
So no, yeah, it's just...
I know,
Honestly,
but-
honestly, do you know if I knew that I'll walk out there tomorrow and everything would be fine just in that audience? The social side of things and the press things you have to deal with, that's a separate issue. But as long as I know I'm going to feel safe and not going out to an absolute circus, I'm so okay with it. But it's the things that's out of your control that makes you anxious.
Now, if you've ever wanted to know what Olivia really thinks of Jenkin,
You're finished. You're a bastard.
Finished.
Double bastard. Because
Finished.
twice I have had to eat those fucking chilies you have been at ransom for it, you bastard boy.
You're the one who picked up that card.
You knew what you were doing.
yes, there she is calling Jenkin the B word. Of course it was in jest, and it was referring to their most feared and loathed task, which was the food task from a few weeks back, and that was Olivia effectively telling Jenkin off for the food he served her. Once again, it looks like Olivia might be a little bit drunk. I think she enjoys these live stream moments to not just live stream, but have a bit of live drinking too, because again, as the live stream progresses, she seems to be slurring her speech more and more. I'm not judging her for that. I guess she just likes a bit of a drink. And we knew that from day one, because you remember when she first entered the house, she was complaining there was no drink for her. Hilarious, I guess. And on the subject of knowing what people think of others, there was this moment in the kitchen where Jordan and Chanelle were hugging. And I kind of forgot in all the drama of the last few days that Chanelle and Jordan do have a friendship. They do have a spark between them, as it were. And it was nice to see that. Obviously, there's been some peacemaking going on in the house, because during the live stream last night, they all seem to be getting along one way or another. And I know that tonight, Chanelle apologises to Trish and all that kind of thing. So they did seem to be getting along, and it was kind of heartening to see that.
Oh. Hey, wash day again.
I'm just socially done, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be asked for people at the moment.
I know. It's...
Now, of course, I have left the best until last. As I said, Olivia was getting progressively more drunk, and maybe they all were getting progressively more drunk, but Olivia shows it more than the others. We have a weird game coming up. Jenkin seems to have got his hands on a balloon, which he proceeds to attack Chanelle with, and Tom joins in, and it results in one of these massive weird games where people are hitting and pushing each other as if they're all back at school. Now, listen, I've got to say something. I know some of you will accuse me of being a simp for saying this, but I don't understand this thing that Tom and Jenkin do here, and I saw Paul do it as well, of kind of dragging grown women out of their beds and onto the floor. I mean, these are grown men dragging grown women out of beds. For me, I was never told you could do that, or that was okay. You know, when you're a little child, like maybe 6, 7, you might think you can, I don't know, play with girls a bit roughly in the playground at school, but you grow up and realise you're not supposed to do that, right? Am I just being a weirdo here? Because I find these games where they're hitting each other with pillows, pushing each other over, kicking leg, I find it all so strange. I've never played like this in my life. I really haven't. And it will forever be a mystery to me. But maybe you'll watch this and say, hey, it reminds me of the old days. I used to do that. I've often pulled, you know, women out of bed and dragged them along the floor and hit them with a balloon. Just lighten up, Yaz. Get with the programme. Okay, well, we'll see. Anyway, enjoy watching this, and I'll see you later on for another video during tonight's nail-biting episode. Don't eat nails, okay? They're not good for you. Bye!
Oh no, it's not. I see it just a hay.
Yeah, I had to repeat that haze thing.
Oh, this is. Oh, sorry. Miss Fox today.
Yeah, that was a rough day.
You were very foxy with it. And the other thing that was really funny is you guys pretended to lips in the beginning. That was so funny.
What's for that?
They were pretending to kiss in the beginning. You know,
And then he put his leg around
as the
me.
two foxes, they were like. Yeah. It was so funny. And I was laughing.
Oh, bless you.
That's the most action.
Sorry, George.
Right, keep me up to date, bunch of kids.
Come on, go.
That was so much, man.
That was what? So what?
Get her.
In the face, in the face. You want my dirty towel? Oh, you are.
Now. Let's see your head. No, I'm not joking. I'm joking.